Hey Pisces, and welcome to your February 2022 general tarot reading. Please keep in mind that these messages can resonate vice versa and to apply them to whatever perspective fits you. I may also be saying something as though it's a relationship, like a romantic relationship, but to you it could be a family relationship or a friendship or a business partnership. Again, however the message applies to you, whatever perspective you need to fit it, go ahead and do that, and yeah, go with it. All right, so Pisces. So your messages were coming through a little complicated. The song Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen came through, and the lyrics that were standing out is this real life, or is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes. Just killed a man, pulled the trigger, now he's dead. Life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. And what I feel like is somebody here has made their bed and it's time for them to lay in it. Again, this could be you, Pisces, or it could be, somebody you're dealing with. Apply it how it fits. There's somebody here that has made a decision to chase after something else and really just was choosing to be ignorant to the truth of the situation. And I feel as though they're leaving behind something or left something, like if they left you, that, it's something that was stable and they are always looking out. They're always looking outside of their relationships. And if this is a person who left you, there's nothing wrong with you. This person, once a cheater, always a cheater. There's something wrong within themselves that they still have not identified. They're still projecting and deflecting responsibilities for their own behavior and possibly blaming you for their unhappiness when they are the ones who are responsible for their happiness. And so they're always looking for some kind of attention or validation outside of your relationship. And that's not your fault. This is definitely somebody who struggles with attention seeking. For some reason, when I looked at this beaver, this could be somebody that looks like a beaver, may have like large front teeth. Because I'm also noticing, the mice have longer, skinnier front teeth also. They could be having like a gap that's forming in between their teeth too. This could be somebody who has, as of recent, stopped taking care of themselves, or they think that they look great, but they've been neglecting their care. So this person, an example of this would be like this person is a narcissist who doesn't realize they're a narcissist, and they are now involved with a narcissist. So it's like whatever decision they've made, they have effectively created their own lesson to teach them what they have been to other people. Now, just because they're going through this lesson doesn't mean that they're going to wake up and realize this. I do feel like when I'm looking at these cards, they're going to realize like, oh shit, and at this moment, this person realized they fucked up. I really do feel like this person is a sympathy chaser, somebody who, so if they're talking to other people online, let's say, these people would think that you're a terrible person because this person, obviously can't tell them that you're hardworking, contributing, responsible individual, because who would want to enable a cheating husband or spouse who has a good partner? So this person goes and you can't be likable to their new supply, in other words. And they may even have flying monkeys, like these people coming to their defense, thinking that you're a terrible person, when really it's been this person all along. And you may have some friends, like long-term friends, that are starting to realize this also. Something, dun, 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 I fell in love with you. I think that somebody, just whoever bats them an eye or, makes eye contact with them for longer than 3 seconds, they may go on some wild goose chase trying to pursue some kind of long-term relationship with somebody they don't really know. It's like something they've made up in their head. It's, you're delusional, you're delusional. It could even be that somebody did love bomb this person and then now is turning up, like ghosting them or benching them, because they have other pursuits also. So I'm going to go ahead and get into your cards some more here, and then we'll clarify some with tarot also. All right, so I think somebody is like kidding themselves. They could be like night and day, Jekyll and Hyde about who they are. They may act as if they're meek and hardworking, but they're really aggressive. They may be a very envious person. That's the first time I've noticed in that card that they have green eyes. Like, this is a jealous, envious person who may be behind closed doors. Like, and maybe whoever's dealing with this person doesn't even see this aspect of them yet. Like, they seem like they're, you know, hardworking, pay attention to all the small details, but then becomes like an abusive person or a very mean person when nobody's watching. Yeah, because like Jekyll and Hyde, it's like bipolar opposites here. Somebody may be nitpicking communication, or pick and choose, be very picky and choosy about when they communicate, and they may not be telling the truth. Like, so they may like literally do this because it's their way of like holding this other person or dishing out consequences. It's like affection withdrawal. And they'll say, like, later they'll come back and be like, no, I was at work, and you're crazy. But really, they were just choosing to ignore you. I just heard parental alienation. Somebody might be dealing with that. And so, like, they would present themselves to the court or to the children as something that they really are not. Somebody may be having to move away from children or have to move away for a new start, and this is creating an emotional burden. I really feel like there is a loving family that is, because there's an emotionally secure, loving family that is important to you. There may already be a marriage here, or something that could have been long-term like a marriage. And somebody doesn't realize that there are forces working against them, that somebody is not who they're claiming to be in a scenario. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. Like, and material wealth could be, you know, inheritance, or even sharing wealth that you have, like with your current or long-term significant other or friend, business partnership. Yeah, somebody's chasing after something shiny and new, but they're being arrogant about it, and what they're going after is going to bring them sorrow over a loss. And I think it's actually just a loss over this illusion that they've had in their head. So somebody is going to be disillusioned here. There is some kind of emotional burden coming in, possibly from a distance, but this may be coming in here pretty quickly. Or there's an emotional or financial burden when it comes to being at a distance from another person, and it makes it difficult to see each other. Somebody is keeping possibly a baby mother or a coworker secret from another person. Like, or they're not acknowledging somebody's role in their life. Like, if they have been dating and they're getting serious, this person doesn't claim this person on Facebook. It's not official. Like, the friends, only like very few friends actually know about it, because there's definitely playing around going on here, I feel. Somebody from a distance may have promised a marriage. It could be a man who is talking about wanting to get married, but it's like, okay, so, but this person may not have a place to live. I feel like somebody here is like definitely love bombing another person. What it feels like is like, so how do I explain this? It feels as though somebody is offering another person all these different things, like a marriage, a home, and this beautiful life, but this person can't actually give them those things. This is empty promises, empty hope. And there's actually going to be a conflict about the living situation when they get there, because maybe somebody is legally involved with somebody else. There is some kind of significant situation going on here that includes a divorce or a legal marriage or some kind of legalities of a contract to do with a man and money. And yeah. So if you're dealing with somebody, if this is somebody you're dealing with and they left you or they do end up leaving you, just know that they are walking straight into karma. Like, karma's a bitch, and it's almost going to be immediate. Like, I'm done with you, I'm through with you, I'm moving out, and I don't need you anymore, and possibly just treating you like you don't matter, like, at all. Like, this could be a long-term relationship that you've lived together, shared children together, and maybe you've been there to support them during their lowest moments, and then, or something of that sort. And then this person, like, just up and leaves you, like, you know, they got some kind of, yeah, they got some kind of idea in their head that they're better than you, or they deserve better, and all of a sudden you weren't good enough, because they're literally chasing this fantasy, and it's not gonna pan out. It's gonna fall through. Yeah, whatever's being offered is gonna be taken away. The karma is gonna go against them, and they're going to be left isolated. Whatever move they're trying to make, it's not going to work. Something's going to come to completion, and it's going to completely throw them off balance. Seriously, right there, we pretty much had every sign, but I'll go ahead and grab some tarot on it. Please clarify, what is the cross here for? Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, stars. The Empress, Taurus, Virgo, the letter. Knight of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The Judgment. The Five of Wands, which could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Moon, but that was in reverse. So the Moon in reverse could be Cancer or Pisces. I was just hearing Star Wars music in my head. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's Star Wars, right? So the Six of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo, second decan. The Eight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the Magician here. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Star, and the King of Swords. All right, so there's going to be some kind of conflict over children or something. Yeah, there's going to be conflict, fighting, competing, because somebody wants to manifest a relocation and possibly another person doesn't. There is an issue here with impulsivity and making too quick a move. So if this isn't the extreme part of this and you're trying to move real quick, or you just want to do something and you're being impulsive about it, slow down, because there is going to be some kind of harsh, consequence that comes out of this, whether you suffer it immediately or later on. There is some kind of emotional, financial burden that's coming from somebody's actions here. Yeah, it's like somebody wants to move and get stabilized somewhere else for a victory. They think that their behavior of acting like a jerk or competing over the kids, it's like they may be including kids or other people who shouldn't be involved in this fight. They're looking for a victory by walking away and manifesting a new family, but it's going to end up in them being nostalgic of whatever they are leaving. There's definitely a air sign involved here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or there will be. I'm just getting an overwhelming feeling here that somebody is chasing a mirage, an illusion of what they think somebody is, and that person isn't who they believe them to be. And it's not necessarily that this person's done a good job at hiding who they truly are, but somebody keeps turning a blind eye. Like they're choosing to be ignorant because like the need to be validated or chosen or picked far outweighs any kind of consequence to this person because they can't deal with alienation or rejection or abandonment. And I'm not, criticizing anybody for that, but this person, because they are making these decisions, is now going to suffer the loss of something very great to force them into going inwards and observing themselves and their own patterns and their own behaviors. All right, Pisces, that's what I have for February 2022. Please like, share, subscribe. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, that information is provided below. And until next time, take care.